Hi everyone, today this video will be about the military history of Charms candy. Now, if you don't know what Charms candy is, it's basically just a classic candy that's been around for a pretty long time. I believe they first came out in the early 1900s, but they didn't really start becoming associated with the US military until the Korean War. That is when they actually got contracted by the DoD to have Charms candy appear in at that time they were called K-Rations, but basically it's just a meal ready to eat, and they've been around the military since then. It wasn't until I would say the MRE, when the MRE came out, is when Charms candy started becoming associated with bad luck. Now, yeah, these have a really interesting history and story behind that. Let me go ahead and try to explain it to you. So yeah, so Charms, they've been around. They were in the Korean War in K-Rations. They were in Vietnam in the C-Rations, and then they showed up in MREs later in the 80s and up until I would say 2007 is when they last had these on. But let me tell you the real story about Charms candy. Now, I'm sure if you are a veteran of the early GWOT war or the invasion of Iraq, you probably recognize these and are probably saying like, "What the heck are you doing with those? Those are bad luck." And that's exactly what these are. Now, I'll tell you basically how a story of how it became associated with bad luck. And I do have a reference here for in case you want to look this up. But basically, back in 2003, this was like the early invasion of Iraq. The Marines actually started to associate these with bad luck. And the reasoning behind this is that they started noticing that as Marines were starting to eat a lot of these charms, a lot of weird, bizarre stuff that started happening. Now, the stuff that would happen would be like desert rainstorms, sandstorms, a vehicle could break down, and of course the worst death would occur. And the Marine Corps actually, made that logical reference that it was because of charms. So they made the connection somehow that eating, because all the Marines were eating charms, it just happened to be bad luck because all these things were happening, which is kind of strange. I wonder how they did that. But I'm not very superstitious, but apparently it was so bad that it actually spreaded from the Marine Corps to other branches of the U.S. military, especially the U.S. Army and even the Navy. It just got so bad in terms of associating these with bad luck. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Let me tell you a little quote from wearethemighty.com by Blake Stilwell. He explains each of the colors and what do they mean. I'm not sure if it's going to be accurate, but basically the lemon flavored charm could cause a vehicle breakdown. Green ones brought down desert rain. Raspberry meant sudden death. So that's actually kind of odd, but yeah, they even associated different colors and flavorings with bad things that could happen. Now, I wanted to see if this was actually true, like if the charms was associated with bad luck. So I actually texted my friend Alex, who is a U.S. Army veteran, and he was a part of the early GWOT war. And he told me, yeah, they are bad luck. And, that's actually kind of interesting. But now that I have these, in my hands, I'm actually going to show you what the charms look like and even do a taste test. I'm not superstitious, but just in case, I'm going to prepare for this. Okay, guys, I'm back. So basically, I put on my flat jacket and my helmet just in case. Now, according to, these are just word of mouth. But apparently, just by opening this, it would cause you to be motored. If you don't know what a motor is, it's basically it's it's basically explosive that comes out of a tube. It just launches and then it, hits wherever and explodes, right? But yeah, let's open this up. Hope we don't get motoed. Okay, so. Oh wow. So these open up pretty easily. And they basically come in assorted flavors, as you can see, like this. Oh boy. So we got all the colors right here. Put them on a plate. But yeah, that's basically what they look like. They're all, this is just a regular wrapper, paper wrapper. Oops, ripped it. But that's pretty cool. And they each come individually wrapped inside plastic. So you have to open up two, basically. Let's see which one this one is. All right, so this is the yellow one, which I believe is the lemon flavor. So let me look at my note again. Apparently, lemon flavored Chime could cause a vehicle breakdown. That's basically what it looks like. Just translucent. But yeah, let's see what it tastes like. Huh. That's pretty good. Now, there are other flavors too. For example, here's the green one. The green one would cause, what was it? Desert storms. So basically like, extreme desert rain, or the infamous, what do you call them? Not desert rain, but the other one, dust storm, there we go. And then we have the, I believe this is the, oh yes, the raspberry, I think. This is grape. I'm not sure which one's the raspberry, but I'm gonna assume it's either this red one or this like purplish one. But eating those apparently would mean certain death. We got pink ones, which I think they're strawberry. And then we got this, I think this is a, I'm not sure what this is. This might be, let me see, not sure. But they're pretty good. Didn't motor on me, so that's good. But yeah, pretty wild that these were associated with bad luck. Now, Marines and Army, when they got these, they would actually get them in MREs, which is a meal ready to eat, and they would instantly throw these away. They wouldn't even open them, touch them. They would just throw them out, which is the reason why the DoD got rid of them. So by 2007, they were completely removed from the standard MRE, and they were replaced with other candies like Skittles, Twizzlers, and other cool candies. But yeah. Oh man, these look really good. Let's see. Oh, the nutrition's not that bad on these either. It says serving is 5. Serving size 2 pieces. Amount per serving. Oh wow, so there's 5 servings in this whole thing. There's 25 calories per 2 pieces. So just by eating 2 of these little Chimes candy, only 25 calories. Interesting. Now, yeah, these have been very infamous, obviously, as I told you, in the U.S. military. But I think one of the funniest things I've seen is the show called Generation Kill on HBO Max. The second, I believe it was the second episode. There was actually a scene where the reporter and Trombley, they started eating these, right, in the Humvee. And I think it was the sergeant who's like riding along with them. He like smells it from the mouth. He's like, do I smell Chimes? And he looks in the back and Trombley's eating it, and he's like, sorry, so, and he takes it out and he just spits it out. I think that's pretty funny that show, showed the accuracy of, history. Good show, by the way. I do recommend you watch it if you happen to have HBO Max. But yeah, I think we're done here. There's not much really more to say about Chimes. But I hope you guys like this little video. And yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. where to find Triumphs. Triumphs is actually pretty hard to find, but if you want to find some for you, for yourself, you can buy them at stores where they're like antique stores, or kind of like old school stuff, like Cracker Barrel has them on the little store, but you can't really find these in like Walmarts or anything like that, or modern stores. You have to go somewhere where it's like more old school, I guess. But I hope you guys like this video, and yeah. So basically my car won't start, and now we have the check engine light.